No, it's fine. Everything's good.
When you see a blank agenda on the club website, what's the first thing that goes through your mind?
Plan.
It should be, great, I can give a speech. That should be the first thought. The second thought may be a little bit more despondent in that, well, shoot, nobody's giving a speech, I can't give an evaluation. Which then breaks down into, if nobody's giving a speech and nobody's giving evaluations, what do we need functionaries for? How am I going to get my CL done if there's no functionary positions? I'm here to partner with you all, with everybody in the club, to give one speech per month. That is our challenge. One speech per month. Your success, the success of our club, all hinges on us actually participating in the program. I'm going to talk about why we should be doing this, how we can do it, and exactly what is the benefit of giving one speech a month. So the first one is why. Well, I think it should be obvious. We're all here to succeed. We all join Toastmasters for one reason or another. Usually, it's for communication skills. That's usually the first thing that comes to mind. And the first thing that comes to mind is usually having to present in front of people, to be in charge of a crowd. Whether it's a physical crowd, such as a stand-up meeting like this, or even if it's on the phone, it's controlling that audience. It's controlling the flow of your meeting. It's controlling the flow of your presentation. But it goes beyond that. What we learn in Toastmasters as far as presentation skills, at a more simple factor, it's communication skills. We all communicate one way or the other. I'm up here and I'm using my hands. I'm raising my voice, or maybe I'm making it soft. Those skills aren't just used during a speech. They're used anytime you communicate. Whether it's in your career, whether it's with your friends and neighbors, whether it's with your spouse. Now, I don't give a lot of speeches to my friends and neighbors. I sure as heck know better not to give one to my spouse. But the communication skills that we learn here by giving speeches, and maybe more importantly, especially when dealing with our spouse, on giving evaluations on how to do it constructively and nicely and not getting smacked. That's really important. That's why we're here. We want to succeed. We want to improve our skills. So how? How do we go about doing this? As soon as this meeting is over, no. As soon as this speech is over, get on your phone. Everybody's got smartphones nowadays. Go out to the club website, and 2 to 4 weeks out, put your name down for a speech. I say 2 to 4 weeks because you may already have an idea in your pocket. You may already have a speech you're working on. Go put it out there. Put your name down. Now, if you've got nothing planned, you've got no idea what you're going to do, put it farther out. Put it 4 weeks out. But put it out there. Now, what are you going to give a speech on? I have no idea. What's the next thing in your book? Which book are you working on? Are you still on your CC? Are you on an advanced book like Eric? What is it that you're working on? Doesn't matter. Whatever the next speech is, go out, put your name down. Now the pressure's on, right? You got 2 weeks. If you already have an idea, you should be good to go. If you have no idea, 4 weeks is plenty of time to craft a speech. Eric's wheel method, or the dead spider as I call it, is a very good way to do that, to create that speech. But you have to start somewhere. Where you start at is not your topic. What is your speech about? Is it supposed to be about visual aids? Is it supposed to be about body language? Is it supposed to inspire? Is it telling a story? What is it about? Focus on that first and figure out what it is that you're already an expert on and do your speech on that. It's about visual aids. How are you at washing dishes? You think you wash dishes better than your spouse? Bring some dishes in and show us how to wash those dishes. You will have visual aids in the form of the dishes. Maddie, I see you shaking your head. I guess you're not good at washing dishes. So don't do that one. And if you do that one, bring in clean dishes. It's just for demonstration purposes, okay? Don't bring in last week's dishes that are still sitting in the sink.
Oh.
If it's storytelling, maybe there's a story from your childhood. If it's something like this one, Speeches by management. Maybe find something work related, find something Toastmasters related. Something that you are already an expert on. It will make it that much easier because the purpose of the speech is not the topic. You may have the greatest idea. You may have found out about the newest thing that you know nothing about. But that's not what the speech is about. The speech is about practicing and developing that skill. Okay? This week, you put your name out, come up with whatever that idea is. What is it that you're good on that fits that? That's the first thing you're going to do. Spend the week figuring that out. You've got 4 weeks, or you've got 2 because you already have that idea. First week's already done. The next thing you're going to do is during the week, toss around ideas. Figure out the different legs of your dead spider. What's going to be on each leg? What's going to be on your circle? And think about that. What am I going to do? What can I do? How can I break this down into steps? How can I break this down into interesting pieces? Because let's face it, we only have 5 to 7 minutes. It's not like we can give an entire encyclopedia on whatever it is. Break it down into something that will fit in 5 to 7 minutes. The next thing you're going to do the next week is now you've got your ideas. You already know the skill that you're wanting to practice. You already have a topic that relates to that skill, and now you've got all the ideas. Now you just need to put them in order. Figure out how you're going to do it. And then, honestly, one of the things I tend to do is I try and figure out what it is I'm going to talk about. Once I know what that body is, I can then formulate an opening and a closing. Because honestly, your opening and closing are almost the same thing. And now you've got your speech. You can spend that last week practicing on your own, practicing in front of friends. So what is the benefit of this? We're all part of this program. We all want to succeed. Well, we get recognized for that success by earning competent communicators, by earning advanced communicators. And if you're giving a speech a month, you're doing 10 speeches a year. Your CC is 10 speeches. Every advanced communicator award is 10 speeches. You're doing at least 1 a year. That's fantastic progress. And when you're not giving a speech, you should be giving an evaluation. Or you're going to be doing a functionary role. And all those things are not only for your success, but if we're all succeeding, then the club is succeeding, because that's all part of the points that go towards our metrics of success as a club. So remember, 1 speech a month. Go out to that calendar right after this meeting, put your name down. Look at the skill, come up with something you're already good at related to that skill, and spend the next couple of weeks trying to flush it out. And I will be there with you every step of the way. Come to me with any questions. I am always glad to help. Thank you. Thank you, Joel.